The McMaster Marauder cross-country teams traveled to the Sherbrooke Golf Club this weekend for the 2010 Canadian University Sport Championship. Jessica Pirro finished off her season in style, winning the CIS National Championship individual title. Pirro finished the 5K course in a time of 17 minutes 40 seconds, beating Guelph's Rachel Cliff by a full 10 seconds. The race between Pirro and Cliff was close until the final 750 meters when Pirro pulled away and sprinted to the finish. Pirro became the first runner in McMaster history to win an individual cross-country title. She also made the All-Canadian team for the 4th consecutive season.
I saw you look kind of nervous, and you went over and you gave Dad a hug, and I went, "Yeah, I've never seen that before." Were you feeling a little bit of pressure coming?
Yeah.
Or
I was. I've held it together pretty well, I think, all season, just with nerves. Other seasons I've been pretty nervous, but it's been good so far. And then this morning I woke up and I was like, had a rush of butterflies, and it just brought me back to all those other years. But I was pretty nervous, but I tried to control it a little bit. But it was nice to have my parents here. I'm very ecstatic to finish up my 4 years at Mac with a CIS win. I've had an exciting season so far. This is my 5th race, and I've been undefeated so far, so it's a nice way to top off the season, and it's also a good way to top off my 4 years as a Marauder.
Crossing the finish line shortly after Pirro was second-year geography and political science student Victoria Coates. Coates finished 5th in a time of 18:34, blowing past Calgary's Madeline McDonald and Guelph's Courtney Laurie on the final turn to secure her top 5 finish and a place in the All-Canadian first team. Coates, having battled health issues in her rookie season in 2009, improved 93 spots over her 98th place finish at last year's championship. She also improved her CIS time by a full minute and 9 seconds.
My first race this season was like a big shocker. I ran like a huge PB, so it was pretty exciting, and I set higher goals this year for CIs and OUs. So.
She also continued a family tradition of success at CIS championships. Her older brother Andrew was the 2007-2008 CIS track and field champion at 3,000 meters at the University of Windsor.
He just wanted me to go for it. He was actually pretty surprised. I don't think he knew what I could do, so he was pretty proud. So it was nice to have him there.
First CIS championship, Stephanie McNeil narrowly missed making the All-Canadian team, finishing 16th in a time of 19:03, only 6 seconds and 2 places outside of All-Canadian honors. Rounding out scoring for the Marauders were Courtney Patterson and Katie Anderson. Patterson placed 22nd in a time of 19:19. Anderson was 2 seconds behind Patterson in 23rd spot, improving upon her 49th place finish last year. As a team, the women improved upon their program best 2009 CIS final finish by setting a new program standard, winning silver in 2010. The Marauders' score of 67 was half as much as the 143 they scored in 2009. McMaster was edged by Guelph 33-67 for the team title. Andrew York, also a high-performance triathlete, continued to show how he has made the positive transition in cross-country by placing 21st in a time of 33:32 as the first McMaster male across the line in the men's 10K race. 50-year senior Larry Abbott, competing in his final CIS cross-country championship, placed 35th in a time of 34:08.
CIS race, and by far the hardest course I've raced on to date. It was unforgiving, it was tough, but the guys battled hard. We had a couple guys, this was their first CIs, and they raced extremely well. Nearly missed out on 8th. It's the way she goes. We all raced hard, and it was a good way to end. I was glad to see Yorkie have such a good one, and Taylor finished strong, so there's some positive points to come out on.